time there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that in the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Racing down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to.
He's got it on the outside. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll run it. And They picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They go to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a fourth and short. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's Underwood. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent, making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside give. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The run to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Pocket breaking down. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Already Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries with great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the two teams. Late in the year, it always mattered. You go back to 2006, #1 versus #2. So always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Scanning the field, it's Sayed. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. On the ground, it's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Fires left. It's caught. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Haynes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
On the direct snap, it's Haynes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they'll finish still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't even have one.
To the air, it's Sayin. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Graham. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Racing to the right. He's loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Under fire! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Released to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And he makes another big play for this offense. And, man, if I'm this defense, at some point I'm going to learn my lesson. We're in the 2nd quarter. He's already over 100 yards. Like, I better start committing some resources to this guy, or else he's going to break some records because he is putting up some numbers on the day.
Going to the run, it's Peoples. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And he makes the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Haynes. He'll pull it down and run. He's past the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, got some space. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Unloads it downfield. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. At the 45 on his way. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Wants to throw on first down. He caught it.
Hey. Hey. In four we trust, bruh. In four we trust.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
The extra point here would tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And the Wildcat is...
Punt me my ball back, sorry ass nigga. Go ahead and punt that shit back.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
They'll immediately call timeout. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive with an end around. And the defense was ready when the wide receiver got the ball.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with their eyes, and they were able to make the tackle.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
You knew this first possession of the second half. It goes a long way deciding who's going to win this football game. It's tied, but this defense comes out. Great job setting up a third and long, getting a stop, getting the ball right back to their offense to create some early momentum.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the right. Defense on.
When we bail sorry niggas out, there it is.
Drag him down at the 42.
There it is. There it is.
Such matchup nightmares. They can
there
run
it is.
So many different routes.
There it
is.
is.
Throw in the corner route where you can throw it up to the big fella, where you've worked on your timing, you've moved him all over the field and had success. Great throw, great catch.
To the air, it's Underwood. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline.
How are you getting G'd over there, bro?
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Got away from trouble.
Thank you. Like, come on, bro.
It's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Looking to throw.
It's freaking blue, man. Take 3.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. They send the tight end in motion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's St. Clair. Can't find his man.
How do we not know how to block, bro?
And it'll be 2nd down.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air. It's Sayin. Throwing right.
Come on, man.
Really nice
Come on,
pick
Max.
up there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one, the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight
Great
end.
freaking block.
At the 35, he's open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Never out of a game.
And with that, they've got the lead in
One
the
stop.
second half.
One stop, one score. Never out of a
And with
game.
the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground. You're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. I imagine he's going to
2:40
get
left. Get him
on
off
the
the field.
sideline after bringing it
Get him
out
off
of
the
the
field.
end
Let's
zone
get
and
it.
being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going for the big play.
There it is. This nigga sorry, bro.
Thought he had another big play and
Come
interception.
on.
He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down.
Then we gotta deal with this BS. Like, bruh.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. Flushed out of the pocket.
They quit running this like sorry. Trash.
Now and stopping them for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Unloads it left.
Bro, this nigga has knocked out. Like, knock that out, bro. Come on. You're backed off already.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time.
Thank you. Like, he's not making that throw. He's a freshman.
Man, the accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well,
Niggas shouldn't even be out the pocket right now.
Field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout.
Give me the ball. That's two.
And couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to
Come on,
really
bro.
make
Off the field
a
here.
big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Give me the freaking ball. This This nigga sucks.
Set him up. Got some room to run.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season. Consistently around the ball. High IQ. Breaks on the football great.
I sit here and deal with all-out blitz all freaking game on the road. Every play.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw it, Sayin. Dumps it.
Nigga not ready. Look at him.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Fuck.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped.
What's another?
Out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
I know what this is.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly.
Eat that, bruh. Thank you.
Time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Oh, man.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Wants to throw on first down.
I'm trying you. I don't care about you. I'm trying you. I'm trying you.
It's a nice
I could have had Jeremiah, but that, bro.
Lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
That would have been a great call if I got there.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go
Didn't
in
expect to
reverse
run
near
ball
the goal line,
boxes
go
stacked.
to those situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my
Stay outside, you retard. Oh, stay outside.
If it's not open, just throw this thing away.
Stay outside.
Lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
It's not. Matter of fact, no. 4-yard line? That means if I don't get it, chance for a safety.
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Oh, he dropped it.
This nigga wasn't even ready for that,
and they'll turn it over on down.
I had square. I looked at it.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout.
My God, what a click on, Jones. That's such a click on. That's such a click on. Oh, my God. Give me those. Niggas out here throwing ducks.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Another one.
Interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Smith. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. Ohio State is dotting Michigan's eye as the Buckeyes are firmly in control.
And Ohio State, you know, they've let a few get away from their rival in Michigan, and they're trying to get that back. So they came into this one with a chip on their shoulder. They're not always used to being in that position when they play against Michigan. But, David, in the second half here, it's all Buckeyes.
Yeah, and you know
Who got laid on his back like that?
You know the type of brand that they play. Ohio State has matched that physicality. They have been ready. They were ready for the game, and they've handled business.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. He lobs one high down the left side.
Good tackle.
Big time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw too. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough.
And
no.
He throws another interception. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Freaking idiot.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Moves around to clear up the vision. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Sayin. Oh, they really could use that catch there. Physical pass defense.
Be serious.
Fourth down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Couldn't find his
These
man.
niggas with these slots is something else.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Blasted as he lets it go. On target to the left.
3 Ohio State niggas right
down
there.
at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Going for 6. It's complete.
Yeah, right.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw. Buying some time. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Smith.
Damn, that nigga fast. Who is that?
Not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, it's Smith. Finds some fresh air. Picks up the first down. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
That's caught. It's Peoples. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted, and that total goes to 6.
Crazy because I had X wide open. That's just not Jeremiah.
Short return, and the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Shoots it to the left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough about today.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
He wants to change this route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the score.
They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Smith. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it.
Turning on the Jets. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on third. Throws to the wideout. A strike
Egba Nelson.
Turns it on in midfield.
Nigga, Sonny
And
just
they were
walked
looking
him.
for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh!
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through
Man,
the
27
end.
seems
This
a
is
whole lot of
pretty much
track.
window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Slams it ahead. He'll get in there as they draw 2 points closer. A very efficient five-play
Wow.
scoring drive.
Okay.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to... Ball is free.
Seriously?
And to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Just want to gift wrap niggas points now because you feel bad? Got it. I guess.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Throws to the back. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Did we just give this nigga back to, like, okay.
So here comes the Michigan offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He might want another play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. It's picked off.
Get switchy, nigga.
With a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
On the direct snap, it's Smith. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money.
Victory
Great
formation.
Job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game. When they
victory formation. What is victory formation?
And he ran away from the defense to take it
What is victory formation? What is that?
Buckeyes.
We know victory.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now,
you already know.
They might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
In 4, we trust.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Quarterback moving. Got room to work.
Hit his ass. Oh, hit him.
How we will wrap this one up. The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year, the Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win today.
football game.